Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This episode is chock-a-block full, and before we officially start, I need to fill you in on the results from last week's poll. Hey guys, so I've just looked at the poll from last night. Who is the better composer? Who's the most loved composer? Hans Zimmer or John Williams? And I'm really shocked, but Hans Zimmer won, and by a lot. I would have thought John Williams would have had that in the bag. I don't know. They're both amazing composers, but that means that this week I'll be doing a YouTube tutorial on how to compose music in the style of Hans Zimmer. I'm going to be using a scene from Inception, so have a little look out for that video. It should be up in the next few days. Thanks so much for being a part of the poll. Next week, similar time, I'm going to do another one, so keep an eye out for that. And stay safe and well, guys. See you soon. Bye. And here you are, guys. You are in this week's video. Amazing work. So if you're a musician, composer, or producer, this video will help you start making professional soundtracks from the comfort of your own home. But if you're a film buff and you just want to cut to the end to see the finished product, I won't be offended, guys. It's totally fine. And finally, this week I am doing my very first giveaway, which is the Epic Strings pack from Spitfire Audio. So if you would like a chance to win this, make sure to read the description below to enter. I use this plugin in all of my compositions, so it will not be a waste of time for you to enter, I promise. And without further ado, let's get this video underway. So, Hans Zimmer, our most loved film composer in our time, having written music for countless blockbusters including Interstellar, Inception, Pirates of the Caribbean, Sherlock Holmes, Gladiator, and even the Lion King movie, plus many, many more. He is most well known for using dramatic percussion and a deep surround sound synthesizer in his scores with a bit of a serious mood, so it should be fun composing in his style today. It was incredibly hard to choose a scene in a movie for today's video. In the end, I've gone with Inception just because it's such an iconic movie, but my all-time favorite is Sherlock Holmes, so I thought I'd chuck this clip in there just for us to enjoy.
Mr. Lewis is seeking at one case that intrigues me at present. The curious case of Mrs. Hudson, the absentee landlady. I've been studying her comings and goings. They appear most sinister.
Step number one is to choose your key and your chords, and today I've gone with A minor because it's a little bit dark and I feel like that's something Hans would do. Then you need to come up with a rhythmic motive because that's what he tends to do with some lower deep bass sound, so go ahead and do that. You should get something that sounds like this. These instruments are from the BBC Symphony core pack. I'm using the double bass, the cello and the violin to create this sound. Once you've got some rhythm, some minor chords, some deep bass, and some soft strings in there, it's time to add the magical and famous Hans Zimmer's horns. Step 3 is to add layers by copying and pasting that moving string part we had in the cello and double bass and chucking it up into the first violins, up a few octaves. Step 4 is the super fun part, adding the Hans Zimmer percussion, so I'm talking bass drums, timpanis, snare drums, hitting things on whatever you want, making some really cool sounds and adding it to your track. If you've got a lot of money in your back pocket and you want the best of the best, you can go to Spitfire Audio, as they collaborated with Hans not too long ago, and they've got heaps of packs available for specifically writing like him. So I actually was not able to afford these packs because they are quite expensive, but I know they'd be worth it if you wanted to invest. But I've just used the percussion in the BBC Symphony core pack, but if you don't have that, you can also go ahead and purchase the cinematic percussion pack. It's only £29 on Spitfire Audio, and it's also great. Step 5 is also a really fun element, adding the synthesizer, and for me I like to use the Roli studio player. It's called Enormo Drone. Okay, it's a really deep synthesizer and you'll hear that in the final product, so I'd highly recommend that if you're looking for that extra kick. And guys, I challenge you to a rescore battle. Can you compose in the style of Hans Zimmer? Show me your skills. The rules are you must choose a scene from a movie originally scored by Zimmer himself, and you must post the link to the composition in the comment section of my subreddit post. On the 1st of September, I will choose my 3 favorite compositions uploaded, and then I'm going to feature them on a YouTube episode so we can all decide and vote on which one we loved the most. So get composing. And guys, slight disclaimer, sadly Hans Zimmer hasn't actually proved anything in this video, but maybe he will one day. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. Enjoy the final product. Let me know what you think. Do you think I captured it correctly? If not, tell me below. See you all soon.